Thank you and welcome one and all to the first ever Drake University Marching Band live stream performance. We are so excited that you can join us for the first event ever live streamed by the Drake University Marching Band. We invite you to please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem, followed immediately by America the Beautiful. Neil Diamond's music has permeated American culture since the early 1970s, and his popular hit Sweet Caroline has two different stories behind its creation. The first is that the song was written for President John F. Kennedy's daughter Caroline, who was 11 at the time of its release. The second story is that the piece was actually written for Diamond's wife Marcia, but that her name didn't fit the chorus as a 3-syllable word was needed. Both stories could have elements of truth to them, but the band and I agree that Sweet Marcia just doesn't have the same ring to it as Sweet Caroline. Please enjoy this American classic, Sweet Caroline. Drake Band's welcomed over 50 new first-year students to the ensemble this year, and we are very excited to have them join us as part of the Drake Band's family. One of the best parts of fall game days is the chance to meet up with family afterwards and grab food together on campus. This year, though, because we can't do that, I've given the students the opportunity to send messages to family and friends throughout the performance. Our first message comes from one of our color guard members, Mackenzie Beam. Mackenzie writes, "Hi, Mom and Dad. I miss you guys so much and love you. Also, when does a dad joke become a dad joke? When it becomes a parent." Nailed it. Please enjoy our next selection, Take On Me by Aha. Aha. Let's meet our 2020 drum majors. Our first drum major is Sydney Anderson, who is a senior from Altoona, Iowa. Altoona, Iowa, okay. Sydney is majoring in advertising, and she is also a saxophone player in the Drake Wind Symphony. Our second drum major, also representing the senior class, is Kevin Lawrence.
Love you, Kevin!
They love Kevin. Kevin is majoring in music education and is from Chicago, Illinois. Kevin plays the clarinet in the Wind Symphony and would like you all to know that he is from the actual city of Chicago, not the suburbs, which is a very important distinction. Our third and final drum major is Katie Meunier. Give him away. Katie is a sophomore from Pleasant Hill, Iowa, studies music education, and plays horn in the Wind Symphony. Katie also wanted me to specify that she's not from the suburbs of Pleasant Hill, but from the actual Pleasant Hill. Our drum majors have had to prepare about 3 times more music this year than they have on an average year, so please join me in thanking them for their hard work. Next up is Hooked on a Feeling, which was originally released in 1968 and recently repopularized through the films Guardians of the Galaxy. Take it away, man. Next 2 shout-outs come from our trumpet section. Gabby Niedermeyer says, "Hi, Mom, Dad, Alyssa, Jaden, and Ryan." And Claire Faust says, "Hello, all. I miss me mum and me dad. Sending love your way. Kissing sound. Mwah. Love, your favorite child, Claire." And Claire did, in fact, specify I was to use a British accent for all of that, so I hope that that was good. Thank you, Claire. Up next is the 90s hit All-Star by Smash Mouth. Be on the lookout for the best cutoff ever by our very own Kevin Lawrence. Please enjoy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
They said it couldn't be done, but the kick release was just done. Our next piece, Baba Yetu, has a truly unique history. This piece was written for the video game Civilization 4 and was the first piece of music ever written for a video game to win a Grammy Award. The piece is a blend of African and Western musical styles, and the lyrics are actually the Swahili translation of the Our Father or Lord's Prayer. This powerful piece has become a fan favorite at video game orchestral concerts throughout the globe and was even performed at the signing of the Mozambique Peace Agreement in 2019. Please enjoy Baba Yetu. Our next message comes from Frontline member Andrew Thompson. Drew says, Mom and Dad, is it okay if I order some more ramen noodles on your card? Give him a second to respond. And I didn't hear a response, so I'm going to go ahead and say that that was a yes. Great, Andrew, you've got the green light. And Jen Sweeney from our trombone section says, happy birthday, Dad. Hope it's the best one yet. P.S. This message made a lot more sense 2 weeks ago on our original concert date we had scheduled, but I figured I'd send it anyway. Love, your favorite daughter. Up next is the Queen portion of our show, and we begin with the high energy chart, Don't Stop Me Now. shout out and a huge thank you to the Drake Cheer Squad for joining us at today's performance. This group is led by the one and only Holly Schroeder, and they are responsible for the excellent game day atmosphere we enjoy at Drake events throughout the year. Band members and everyone at home, please join me in thanking the Drake Cheer Squad. Yeah! Up next is another of Queen's #1 hits. Here is Under Pressure.
1, 2, 1,
Marching Band would also like to send a big thank you to the individuals behind the scenes who had a large part in making today's performance possible. Please join me in thanking Director of Bands Bob Meunier, Music Department Chair Dr. Jim Romay, Arts and Sciences Dean Dr. Gazina Gerhard, and all Drake Music faculty. Band, let's please give it up for them. As we all know, no Queen performance is complete without Bohemian Rhapsody. So please enjoy our spirited rendition. Please make it extra spirited. Spirited rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody. As this is our only performance for the year with the marching band, it is our only chance to recognize and thank our senior class for the time and effort they have put into this program over the last 4 years. Seniors, I personally cannot express how grateful I am for your continued effort, great attitudes, and willingness to adapt over these last 4 years, and especially this year. So thank you guys so much for all the work that you put in. We really do. It means a lot to me. I think you guys sound great, and there's nothing I enjoy more than spending time with you here. So thank you for all the time that you spend here. Our seniors will typically step out of the formation at our last rehearsal of the year and run through the tunnel as the band plays the D-song fight song. This year that's going to be a little different as well. Seniors, when you hear your name being called, please step out of the formation from this band for the very last time and join me on the front of the track as your peers play D-song fight song for you as a newly minted member of the alumni Drake University Marching Band. Please remember to keep 6 feet distance on the track in doing so. Sorry, had to say it. Senior list, here we go. Alina Dorian, Sarah King, Nick Bierman, Kevin Lawrence, Jeremy Gendron, Marissa Owens, Josie Lowe, Rihanna Campbell, Morgan Bump, Peyton Wood, Marissa Owens, Chris Auger, Addie Weekly, Emma Nixon, Spencer Marsh, Bridget Gervais, Ellie Susloff, Evelyn Adams, Justin Underwood, Mr. Muscles, Logan Muscle, Jordan Lawrence, Sydney Anderson, Deshaun Payne, Janice Jetson, Heather Frommelt, our twirler Natalie Sherman, and our 2 cheerleading seniors Megan Voorhees and Amanda Canfield. Yeah, cheerleaders, you guys are joining. Thank you. Again, seniors, thank you so much for the 4 years and all the time that you've put into this program. And we look forward to any time you guys come back to the program and spend time with us. You're part of the Drake Band family, and that will never change. Here's D-Song Fight Song. Drake University Marching Band's first ever live stream performance. We hope that you will tune in for the many concerts we will be sharing with you all throughout this year. Next up is the Wind Symphony on October 12th at 7:30 p.m. Let me get a Go Bulldogs. See y'all later. Great job. We're going to exit 1 row at a time. So if you're on the far left side, take off. Let's make sure we are spaced out.